Okay, well, I guess we just keep exploring floor 2. Let's go. Well, floor 2, dungeon 2. The aura around here is completely different. This could be the grand chamber that you heard about. You feel as if you're in for a huge discovery. But then you suddenly hear an unknown voice echo from somewhere in the labyrinth. No, it couldn't be. It's under the silence, but then you hear it again. We did not hear it again. Should go back and report. Oh. Fair enough.
Welcome back, Fanty! You solved the riddle! That's amazing! Great job!
I mean, you did, but okay.
You found the grand chamber, too! Oh, hey! Perry! We did it! Fanty is such a hard worker.
Very caught startles at being addressed so suddenly.
Shut up! I don't care! Stupid! Huh?
Fanty's like, no, I don't want none of this.
What's up with you? Get away from me!
In a blink of an eye, Eureka catches Pericot off guard with a hug, but...
Get off! Off of me!
Pericot's headbutt makes contact with Eureka. Here's a hit to the chin and a blow to the body. Alright.
Ow! Barry!
She's trying her best.
My, what's the matter?
Oh. Ow! Oh! Madam Granny! We did it! Fanty managed to solve the riddle!
Would you look at that? You're not entirely lost without me. Good work, both of you.
It was just like you said, too! There was a grand chamber! This makes the area we get to explore even bigger! Isn't that exciting, Fanty?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Really? What's with all the fuss at this hour? Did you find a curio d'art?
Good morning, my lord! We haven't found another curio d'art, but we made progress on expanding the area of exploration, thanks to Fanty!
Miss Eureka, I heard you were born to a noble family. But have you ever received an education befitting one?
No.
Huh?
I'll have you know my family has royal roots. You might have got away with it at home, but I shan't tolerate your country manners here. From all accounts, it sounds like you've even been playing at being a maid. If this garners more attention, I'll be sending word to your parents. You've been warned.
Why would they care?
Oh, I'm sorry. Very sorry.
Leave it at that for now, my lord. It won't be long until we find your treasures, now that we've reached the Grand Chamber. In my opinion, the progress we've made so far has already been monumental. Discovering the Grand Chamber is unheard of.
No matter how much progress you make, or how many curio you collect, your priority will always be the remaining curio d'art, madam. You are to find another curio d'art as soon as possible. Otherwise, I do not acknowledge any progress as such. If you cannot produce the results I hired you for, I will simply find another witch. I hope you will keep this in mind. Understood?
Well, that's harsh of you. Still, I wonder, after all the witch hunting you people did, are there even any others left? Putting that aside for now, I have a small request, my lord.
What is it?
At the moment, we pawn the items we find underground that aren't curio. But some of them are quite rare. If you were to get them properly appraised, I'm certain there are individuals who would be interested in acquiring them.
And what does that have to do with anything?
If you have any requests for these types of items, I'd be willing to fulfill them on behalf of the manor. Though much of the world has forgotten the tale of Galleria Manor, there are a small number of nobles who still believe in it, isn't that right? You can sate their curiosity with items from our explorations. Wouldn't it be easier for you to influence the court if your family's reputation rose as a result? In exchange, all we ask is for a little more time.
You make a compelling argument. Very well. But just where do you plan on advertising this?
Oh, don't worry about that. This old bat makes frequent trips to the capital. I've got my connections.
I suppose it can't hurt to try. I'll allow it, madam. But remember, you are acting as an employee of this household.
All right, then. I'll begin accepting requests as we continue exploring.
It'll be fine as a task of lesser importance. I'll leave a note at the entrance if there's anything I require, as always. As for the exploration, I'll wait a while longer to see how things progress. You should endeavor to find them before I change my mind.
Goodness gracious, isn't that one impatient?
Why is the Count in such a hurry?
If you factor in our living expenses, he is losing money every day, and we haven't even found what he wants. Since it's a request from our patron, we should move forward, even if we have to push ourselves. By the way, we'll begin exploring the Grand Chamber soon. But before we do, has Fanti run into any other problems?
No, but I feel like I'm able to see less and less as we go on. If I remember right, though, I heard a voice? Different from anyone we've met so far. Or that's what it felt like.
Another resident, perhaps?
I think so, but I couldn't see very well.
I'm not really expecting an answer, but what do you think, Fanti?
Anna.
Well, if you didn't see it, I guess it was just her imagination running wild. This isn't much to go off of. Even if there were someone capable of human speech at the entrance, well, who knows? It could be the demon that created the labyrinth.
Demon? Do demons really exist?
Probably.
Who knows? They say that witches make pacts with demons, but that's just hearsay. I've never seen a real one myself, unfortunately. There's no way to know whether they actually exist.
But what about the monsters down there?
They're monsters, not demons.
It's hard to say, since I haven't laid eyes on those. But monsters and demons aren't necessarily the same thing. Demons are supposed to be cunning, sinister beings who take pleasure in trickery and suffering. Anyhow, let's wait and see how exploring goes for now.
I do feel like there have been more enemies lately. Or maybe the puppet soldiers are having a harder time. From my perspective, at least.
I see. Well, that's no problem. I thought this might be a good time, so I prepared a new soul pack.
Oh yeah, be a multi one, please.
Why? Fanti's giving me a very... Why didn't you give it to me in the first place? Sort of...
Yeah, why didn't you?
Being a witch means being crafty.
Means being a bitch.
This soul pact is quite impressive, if I do say so myself. With it, you can deploy a large number of puppet soldiers at once.
Let's go!
You know what they say. Battles are won with numbers. All you need is manpower.
Let's go!
I see!
We're gonna complete the crew.
Battles are won with numbers.
Here, a reward for all your hard work. You can choose which to use, or whether to use them at all. It's up to you.
Let's go!
Hey, that's great! Let's make more puppet soldiers, Fanty!
I also updated the inventory, so be sure to check the general store and the witch petitions.
The fact that witch petitions are canon is strange.
There's not
That's just an
much you can
in-universe
do
thing.
with the witch petitions unless you have mana, but you can get some by defeating.
Okay,
powerful
like in the first
monsters.
game, like it was stylized as like you're just asking her for stuff, but like it's not called witch, but like she never said petition me for stuff, or like it's just like I can help you if you need it. Just ask me whatever you need, and it's like yeah, witch petitions. But here's like no, witch petitions is I think they call it.
It feels like we're really getting started now.
That's weird.
Alright, Fanty, let's do this!
That's strange. Soul pack or puppet soldier slots. Perfect chance to tell you about Covens soul packs. There's a long explanation, so feel free to revisit it if you're curious, or you can just skip. Soul packs, Coven soul packs are basic items required to create covens and have a vital connection to each coven's abilities. Many different kinds of soul packs. Let's review each type to learn about the effects. 1. Slots, puppets, placement conditions, number of characters that can be a set determined slots in soul pack. Slots are divided into attacker and support. To participate in battle, an attacker character must be set in the attacker slot. Center character and support slots will provide buffs to increase the stats of puppet soldiers. Some slots have placement conditions. Characters do not meet these conditions cannot be placed in those slots. Placement conditions can range from a facet type to a level of certain abilities. The amount of XP gained in battle. Each slot has XP multipliers that determine the amount of XP gained during battle. Generally speaking, characters placed in attacking slot gain more XP than those in support slots. Usable Domen. Domen are a lot like skills or magic. Performing Domen consumes your coven's DP. There's a variety of Domen, from those that inflict large amounts of damage to enemies to the ones that replenish puppet soldiers' HP. Type of Domen can be used to determine by each soul pact. However, you can use Domen tomes to increase how many Domen you can use. Check out the Domen tome tutorial for more information. Coven cost. All Coven soul packs have their own Coven cost. The total of your brigade's Coven cost is your brigade cost. You cannot finalize the brigade if its Coven cost is over 100. Be mindful of your brigade cost, since it will subtract from your total amount of reinforcement available to use in the Labyrinth. Stronger the soul pack, the higher the Coven cost, but it can be reduced as a soul pack level increases through combat. Coven parameters. All Coven soul packs come with their own parameter scaling. Puppet soldier abilities are buffed in a soul pack as the Coven parameters scaling increases. However, some Coven soul packs have certain types or limits placed on them, so buffs outside these conditions are not applied. Any parameter scaling applied to a puppet soldier will be added to the Coven parameter scaling once it's placed in the Coven soul pack. It may seem complicated, but basically the more you have, the easier it is to increase the puppet soldier's abilities. This concludes the Coven soul pack tutorial. Okay. Okay, so we got the slot boys. Let's go. Slot boy. Slot boy. And let's get a slot boy here, because why not? Nope. Alright, so we got Lex. Smalkin. Hello. Okay, we got space to work with. We got space to work with, shit. Okay, how many puppet boys can we make? Also, oh, quest members. If you collect the requested items, you'll be able to collect various reward items. If you are in possession of the requested item on the upper left corner of the request will indicate that you can turn it in. New requests may show up as you advance through the story. You may receive rare or important items as rewards for fulfilling requests. Now we get a friendship ring. Hey! A puppet part. Antique dagger. Okay. Now, which petitions? What's new? Scapegoat? Don't care about. Enforcement haste and reinforce tactics. Sharp eyes. Okay. Alright, well, let's make some more boys. Actually, first off, disassemble. Can we get some Soli boys? I don't know if I want it because the one thing I learned from the last game, sometimes those items you get from those are needed for other ones. So let's make one puppet boy for now. Oh, here we go. I like that. A facet skilled using a technique called Doman. Very vulnerable, not suited for combat, but they have a lot of DP. Doman users prefer this specialist in the Coven. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do every single time. We have Malia. Now we have Metalia. Meta. Nature. Well, we want DP and Con. DP and Charm. That's 1, 4, 8, and 100. Determined. Oh. Actually, no. Charm is good, but like I think DP should be the highest. Wise and wise and passionate, why not?
You need power to win, right? Yeah! I hate this! Ha! Oh, when I mix these... There are so many interesting things here! Ow! Oh, I tripped! There are so many... Yeah! There are so... Oh, when I mix these...
Battle and cleaning are basically the same.
Are they?
Cleaning time. Battle and clean.
Yeah!
battle and cleaning. Cleaning time. Time to throw out the trash.
Yeah, right. You will be losing Con, and quite frank, Con and yeah, you know what? I want you to have some health. You stick to standard, honestly, and you get attack power from Donan. Power source increases by a fixed amount, and let's also give you. Okay. There's a lot of really good. We're gonna just recover Doman. Why not?
How are you? Let's do our best.
And I lied. Making another one. We have the soul for it. Make another one. We gotta complete the crew. We gotta complete. Nope. Nope. Lenny. Alright, nature. We need con and HP ideally.
Only a perfect defense will allow you to focus on offense.
Okay.
Only a perfect defense. Winning requires enough sleep and proper nutrition.
I've heard that voice actor somewhere. I've heard that voice somewhere.
Yeah, there!
No armor is worth a life? No armor.
There!
Shall I protect that bond? I got some tea and snacks.
Mood.
Hope a nice stroll can be good once in a while. A nice stroll can be good. A nice stroll. A nice easy. I got some tea. Yeah. A nice. I got some tea and snacks. Hope you like them.
Winning requires enough sleep and Only a perfect defense will allow you to focus on offense.
I've heard this voice somewhere.
Here! Only a perfect defense will allow you to focus on offense.
That sounds really familiar. I don't know where, but that sounds really familiar.
Don't worry, I'll protect you all.
I have heard that voice somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where. But okay. Okay, so let's get tank number 2. Okay. This, for the time being, will do. I might want to actually grind a little bit just to kit them up. Yeah, I might grind them up a little bit. I'm gonna do that. So I'll be a hot minute. I want to grind up these boys.
I'll kill you.